Hi everybody, Mark Nelson here from Let's Zeppelin, a tribute out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just wanted to kind of give you a tour of my kit with the latest upgrades that I've made. Those of you who know who I am and what I've done, I've had these. These are actually 2005 Ludwig reissues. I know that for sure because I got them in 2007. And I've had them, ever since, about 12 years now, I guess. And so I'm guessing that these are actually the American-made ones from 2005 when they first started reissuing them. I'm not sure. Anyway, I made some very recent upgrades here. Number one, first of all, number first is this is my new 10 by 14 tom here. It's actually made by RCI out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's a 6-lug tom, and I got the 1.6 mil 6-lug hoops, and the classic Ludwig rail mount consolette. Now I drilled this yesterday, Saturday, February 9th, using some specialized drill bits that are designed just for drilling acrylic. And RCI has a set of drill bits that are just for drilling Vistalites, by the way, if you're interested. Now, you'll notice my friend in Chicago, Terry Keating, had actually done this. This is one of the original rail mounts, the Ludwig consolette, and these screws make it removable, so you don't have to fold this strap here down when you put it in the case. It's pretty nice. You just basically, when you take the tom off, you just unscrew the banana or hot dog or whatever you want to call it, the rail, and pop it in your hardware case. I also drilled this. This is the mount with a memory lock. Very important, by the way, if you're going to mount a big 24-inch ride. And I drilled this based on where I like the ride. I'm 6'1", so I had the bass drum a certain length, and I like the ride a certain place. So what I did is I took a washer on a string, and I measured it from here down to, and with consideration of the memory lock being able to grip on the little grooves here to have a good grip. So I ended up pushing this forward. Now, one might ask, why not just center it and move it to the back? Not really. I needed to have some play in it, so if I needed to go forward a little bit. Anyway, that was done by design. Normally they'd be centered between the fore and aft position of the bass drum, but this one I actually put out a little further toward the front, and that was intentional. Anyway, so the new tom and the cymbal mount is something that I did just yesterday, and the hole's drilled beautifully. No worries. I think I'd planned it out for quite a while, and I know it bugged the heck out of Terry Keating and Wally Dellenbach and Romano Cotone about it, and asking them all about it. Anyway, so here's my kit as it is right now, and I wanted to share a couple things with you. That's the 1973 upgrade to the Rogers Swivel-matic hi-hat stand. And I love this, by the way. These make it super, super solid and extremely high quality. This is an original Ralph Kester ching ring. I have one of the reissues. It's a little brighter sounder, but this is a nickel-plated kind. It's a little old, but... and, of course, the white nylon washers kind of stabilize it, keep it from being quite as floppy. And these are Ludwig 1402 partial A-frame cymbal stands, just like John used in the early 70s. The cymbals are these are all 2002s. This is an 18-inch crash, as you can see. These are 15-inch sound edge hi-hats. The sound edge on the bottom there, you can see that. Nice. Love the sound of these things. This is a 24-inch 2002 ride, and this is a 20-inch medium. Great sounding cymbal. Now, something I did here, and this is really something to facilitate ease and accuracy of setup, but with the floor tom legs, you'll notice I took the rubber tips off. Some reason they made them seem too bouncy, but you'll notice down here I have a little piece of red tape, and on the lug I have red, and memory lock there, right? This one I have blue, and on the back side there's white. And so each tom has a red, a white, and a blue, and they're all set to the same length. So it doesn't matter which leg you go for. If it's blue, it goes to blue. If it's red, it goes to red on either tom. They're set the same. This way, it makes setup, I don't have to adjust the floor toms, you know, how I like them or anything like that, because they're already there due to memory lock. And it's an idea that I didn't really get from anybody. It just dawned on me one day. Not going to say, I'm not claiming to be the first to come up with it. I'm just saying it dawned on me one day to do that. And it really makes setting up the floor toms quick and easy and the same every time. That's actually a pork pie drum throne. It's my favorite. It's kind of an orange sparkly, sort of matches this. Now one day if I ever get a lead on kind of a gold satin, I'll replace the orange sparkle inlay, because Bonzo's was gold satin on the original Vistalites. You notice on the front head here, that is not actually a Power Stroke 2 head. That's actually an Aquarian single ply that I had the Bonzo logo applied by vintagelogos.com. And I took an old 26 Evans head and cut the dampening ring out of it and placed it over the bearing edge and put the head on top, and it works just the same. It's dampens it down pretty well. On the kick side of the bass drum, on the drummer side of the kick drum rather, however you want to call it, terminology, you notice I have a Gibraltar click pad and a wooden beater. This is so when sound engineers insist on putting only one mic on the front of the bass drum head, they can still get some a little bit of high-end clarity from it. And I'll demonstrate what it sounds like. Pretty well controlled. Now this batter head here is a Power Stroke 4 with a black dot. It's not what Bonzo used. He used a black dot, but he had a felt strip on the batter side. I like to be a little bit more friendly to the sound engineers. This is a Ludwig 402 aluminum metal snare drum. I've got the Remo Emperor Vintage coated. And as you can see on this 6-lug tom, I went ahead and went for the internal muffler, which not really used. It's more there for visual purposes. And that's the kit. So, well, minus the timpani and the gong. I don't bring those for rehearsals. Anyway, that's what I've got. I'm very happy with the rail mount and the way I've got it set up. Got memory lock on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And then memory lock on the ride cymbal there too. Memory locks are a good thing. I really like them. Anyway, next video here I'll play a little bit, let you know what the kit sounds like. All right. Thanks everybody for watching.